Night, fellow punchers. The clock on the wall is 9:25 on Tuesday night, back with three for tomorrow. It's not great shakes tomorrow, actually. I went for the couple of the better flat races. I couldn't make head nor tail of ground forecast conditions or form of stables or whatever on the over the jumps, so I let it slide. There was nothing sticking out. There was one of Sam Thomas's, but there was a sort of a danger, so I left it. Um, Tired as a dog tonight, of course, after setting the clock for 3:30 in the middle of the night. Like, some people would call me an idiot, but I love it. I always love watching the Melbourne Cup. I don't mind losing a night's sleep over it. But we had no luck. Great winner for Jamie Melham, second woman jockey ever to win it. And I can't recall a top class race with a husband and wife running in the same race. Her husband, Ben, I think he finished 14th. There's always a story with it. Her grandfather passed away not too long ago. So there's always somebody looking down at a jockey, it seems, on the big occasions. Great run from Goody Two Shoes. Wayne Lorden, if he held on for a bit longer, it might have made the difference. That was JP's first runner in the Melbourne Cup. I'd say Frank Berry was saying today, right, we'll figure out a plan for one for next year, because I'd say that have the sense now that they can target it, a big pot. It's good while it goes since we came across Goody Two Shoes, actually, after I tipped her up after winning impressively, and she was a non-runner, and then we missed her when she won, and she sort of went under the radar since. And it's amazing if she had ran and won the day at her tipped. I can't recall, was that in the Stole? She won in Killarney, was it? Anyway, I'm waffling on. We had that Further ran a decent race for a 3-year-old. I think it finished about 11th, but wasn't all beaten that awful far out of 5th. I said that could be back again, carrying just over 8 stone. We had what? Oh, it went off favourite, actually. Presage Nocturne. You'd imagine wherever the winner would be, that would be close behind, but it wasn't. And the one I mentioned as a wild outsider went off like a wild outsider, went off like a scalded cat, ran out of juice, folded up tent. Today we had what looked like that where the market was going all day, that we'd definitely be in the money for the two of them. One of them, the first one was Targo Flavio, all pulled up. It drifted worryingly a lot before the off. I hate to see that with a strong favourite all day. As they say, somebody new. And the other one, it's a strange sort of a ride, because it finished fastest of all to be fourth after being 8-1 and 15-2 into 5-2 9-4 today. Then it drifted out a bit again. JP's one that drifted. Strange to see one of his drifting and wins, but it did today. But there was early money for just that evening. So anyway, we'll target tomorrow. I forgot to sing a song last night. I had one lined up, but I've another different one lined up for tonight. There's a 6-horse, 6-furlong race in Kempton. It's a Class 2. Coul Angel was impressive the last time, winning a Class 4. It's up £5 or £6 for that. Completely Random is classy enough as well, James Doyle riding. But Heathcliff has never ran on the turf, I don't think. No. And has won 4 times, 3 times at Kempton, mostly over 7. A fast run 6, it might have the class. It's running in Class 2 races all the time. In comparison with the other ones going up, this is the down. Well, it won over what 72, 85. It's running off what 90 now, is it? It might have the best turn of foot. It opened up a 92 shot there earlier, and I didn't get it either. But it's going to drift out. It's fours on the exchanges now. That's going to drift out again tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised if Coul Angel actually went off favourite in that race. But to the night catching, to the time we came across the horse, Desert Hero, and Heathcliff couldn't get a run in time. There is another horse that there's a good bit of money for as well. I did get this sevens earlier on Glenfinnan. Now, I prefer the ground to be drier for this horse. Musselburgh is a sort of a track that you don't see too often up deep. So I'm hoping that the ground will dry out tomorrow. That it'll be good to soft, good in places. That if it's just good to soft in places. This ran a cracker in Leopardstown. I put up £5 for it. 150,000 handicap. It's well handicapped on old forum, like it was in one of 93. Ran well. I came back here then a couple of times. Anytime it's on soft ground, it runs terrible. Soft ground, and it was soft the last day and went off in front in Newbury. Draw lines for that as well. So if it's soft tomorrow, it won't be at its best. If it was off 82 tomorrow on good ground, it hose up. Trainer not in the best of form, but he had several placed horses. James Fanshawe. We had one of his, was it yesterday or the day before? Black and white. Remember that one? I can't remember. Anyway, Glenfinnan, I had wrote down earlier, you see, before the prices came out, that was an each way bet at sevens, but it'll probably go out to a 5-1 shot back at each way. On to Fundalk. I didn't each way one marked out in this as well, but it's 100-30 Irish Rumour. Doesn't win that often for a trainer that doesn't win that often. But it had a very good run. We were on it. We were on the winner, Lady Pegasa, weren't we? And it was a nose and a nose. Like, they're better horses than it's meeting tomorrow. It has back for him in Fundalk. One of 62 in Naas. Couple of good runs back here on the go, 3 or 4 seconds. Tomorrow's the sort of a day. It would be the biggest shock in the world to see the three of them win, but it would be the biggest shock in the world to see the three of them not winning. There wouldn't be, but I had to pick something. I went for the better sort of races that I could to see could we get something. I was hoping for each way money on the first couple, but we'd take a meatloaf day, wouldn't we? Anyway, it is Tuesday night. What do we do on a Tuesday night when we don't do it on a Monday night? We sing an old song. We'll try this one. The one I had up for last week, I'll sing it next week. Walking all the day near tall towers where falcons build their nests. Silver wings they fly, they know the call for freedom in their breast. Saw black head against the sky, where twisted rocks they run down to the sea, living on your western shore. So summer sun sets, I asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea, and I sang a song for Ireland. Drinking all the day in old pubs where fiddlers love to play. Saw one touch the bow, he played a reel that seemed so grand and gay. I stood on Dingle Beach and cast in wild foam for Atlantic bass, living on your western shore. Saw summer sunsets, I asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea, and I sang a song for Ireland. Talking all the day with true friends who try to make you stay, telling jokes and news, singing songs to while the time away. Watch the Galway salmon run like silver dancing, darting in the sun, living on your western shore. Saw summer sunsets, I asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea, and I sang a song for Ireland. Dreaming in the night, I saw a land where no one had to fight. Walking in your dawn, I saw you crying in the morning light. Sleeping where the falcons fly, they twist and turn all in your air blue sky. Living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets, I asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea, and I sang a song for Ireland. Oh, that'll warm a man up. Bash the bookies, over and out.